Hey, what's up? Back again.
That first bass note hit me in the chest, and I was just like, there's no way that's 2/8.
MB Enclosures has his own YouTube channel, and this guy is an animal when it comes to designing boxes.
Hey, I tell y'all, I always try to bring y'all new stuff, different things, stuff that's not on everybody's radar. Well, I got a guy named Oscar Maldonaldo. Some of y'all know him. He's big on Facebook. He's been a distributor for different brands. Well, he decided to come out with his own brand, his own line of subwoofers. I'm not going to say that he researched and R&D it that much, but he know what he want his subwoofers to do. So he actually had a build house put together what he wanted to be put together. And he sent me one. This is his 8-inch subwoofer that he rates at 1,000 watts RMS. It's Oscar Maldonaldo. The name of the company is Mr. Musicman. And you know I always like to give the brands that everybody's not running. I'm the ones I'm going to give them attention to. You got plenty of people that's going to talk about what the bandwagon's doing and run them. That's good for them. This channel, not so much. Every now and then, so true. Not so much. So he sent me his 8-inch subwoofer. Kind of reminded me of Atomic Audio when I seen it. I hope he has specs in him. But he rates this subwoofer at 1,000 watts RMS. I'm unboxing it. Y'all see it in the unboxing as I unbox it right now. Plus already, he came out with his own company. He does have TS parameters. So I can try to model and see what this subwoofer will or will not do. He saving money. Yeah, some people gonna laugh and joke and this. Hey man, this is the American startup. This is the American spirit at its best. This is a sheet of paper, but at least he gave them to you. I've got woofers from manufacturers that did not have this in it at all. Nothing. All right, Big Daddy 8-inch high output, high power subwoofer, 1,000 RMS handling power, not max, 1,000 RMS. Dual 2-ohm coils, quad braided Timson leads, so dual stack 100-ounce motor, a 12-spoke heavy duty basket. Now I like sometimes how they put these extra words. 12-spoke basket, he put heavy duty basket. But there are differences in baskets. Remember my wife pointed out that the CT Sounds Mezio basket, even though it looks similar to the CT Sounds Mesner basket, even the Resilient Sounds basket, even though it looks similar to the CT Sounds Mezio basket, is actually bigger, thicker. So his heavy duty basket, maybe his spokes are a little bit bigger, because the Resilient Sounds spokes, and it has a 6-spoke basket, is bigger than these 6 spokes that's on the Mezio. But they look the same. The basket look the same, but they're actually not. Cut out the same, but there's more girth to the Resilient Sound over the CT. So when he says 12-spoke heavy duty basket, it maybe his spoke's a little bit bigger. We don't know. I'm going to have to look and see. It has a sensitivity, and that's why I want him to send me this subwoofer. He's claiming that this particular subwoofer has a sensitivity of 90 dB. Now, what does that tell you? 86, 79. But I told y'all, I don't believe the TS parameters are right on. This subwoofer does not have this subwoofer moves too much for a sensitivity of 79. Too much. My Falls Gate can make both of them scream. In the 3Q box, we're gonna see what it make it do in these box. But anyway, he claims that this sub has a 90 dB sensitivity, and that's why I said, hey, reached out to him, say, hey man, I want to see that, and I'll put it on the channel and give you some exposure. The subwoofer is $179 with a 90 dB sensitivity rate. FS of 39 hertz. That's not too. I mean, I think this one has FA of 38. So 39 ain't like we talking about like the B2 Audio got a FS of 36 or 35. But for 8, that's good. When you below 40 with 8, that's pretty good. FS doesn't mean that's where you're gonna meter it. You can't play nothing below that. It's just the resonating of in a free air environment where you're gonna get the most impedance rise right there. Other than that, the box dictates how low it's gonna play. The box dictates how low it's gonna play. QTS is 0.51. Then that's in the midways. Sealed box, really. We want 0.4 and below is ported box. Then your BL is 20, vascularity, low 15 millimeters X max. That's within specs. EBP looks like to be 60 something. So let's bring it out. Remember, he's a startup, so he don't have a lot of money in packaging. Maybe that's why he can keep the cost down to $179. But all right, not overly large. And yes, well, it doesn't have a big thick motor. I don't think it can do 1,000 watts. So I missed. Motor means nothing. And I told y'all, Neo motors are significantly smaller than ferrite motors, and they're lighter, smaller, and stronger. Not saying this is a Neo motor, but just realize motors mean, just because it's got a big motor doesn't mean anything. Woo. Now, he's got a nice magnet boot. Let's go from the bottom. Let's go from the top to the bottom. The mountain gasket it'll suffice. It's not over. I want to see if the holes line up. Do the holes line up? I think Musicman Oscar might be building these subs himself. I think he does. The holes, he didn't drill them out. The surround looks to be about 1.5 inches wide, but he gives you a big, not inverted, convex dust cap. Your cone area is gonna be from here to here. That's a nice little cone area width. The surround is not high, not really high. It's stitched to the cone. The cone is a non-pressed paper cone. The spider looks to have just one spider. I'm gonna have to see if I can get something under here. Looks to just have one spider. Let me see if I can test this there right quick. See if I can see if it has 1 or 2 spiders. It has. Oh, it has 2 spiders. Yes, it does. It has 2 spiders that are spaced. It has a groove. The top spider is glued and bolted down. Yes, like that. The spider is a linear spider, linear roll spider. He built these himself. The tinsel leaves are 4-stranded, and it's grown into the top spider. It has a 12-spool basket, as you can see. A lot of companies went away from this basket. This basket was used by MA, Scardy on the MA8, Atomic used this basket, Sunfire used this basket, the old Epic, TC Sounds Epic used this basket. Top plate is not overly large, looks to be about 1/4 inch thick. Nice tinsel leaves, like they will accept, the speaker terminals will accept 10 gauge wire, possibly 8 gauge. It has dual slugs. I like this magnet. This boot you can take off pretty easy. Dual 1-inch slugs. Bottom plate looks to be, if the top plate's 3/8, maybe the bottom plate's 1/4 inch. He has venting on the back plate. And he also has a little mesh grill here to stop, I guess, any particles from coming in outside and going up into the pole piece and disrupting the voice cord. You cannot really see the voice cord, but the voice cord is 2.5 inches. I'm looking to see, with this basket design, you really can't see the gap. But 15 minutes of X-Max, 1,000 watts power handling. The spiders are pretty stiff. This is something different. It's definitely, look at this. This is definitely a different looking subwoofer, ain't it? $179. I wonder what it'll do inside the enclosure. Especially since a high sensitivity rating. That's a very, very high sensitivity rating. Mr. Musicman. Very high sensitivity rating. Interesting. All right, my curiosity is piqued. Yes. Now that I actually got it in my hand, my curiosity is piqued enough that I think I may possibly order another one. 2. Let's look at the performance of 1 possibly first. And then we're going to look at possibly 2. One thing I do like about this design is the very shallow mountain depth. So this would be great in the truck. This is let me give you a comparison. The mountain depth. Let's look at this one, particularly this boy right here. You see how this could benefit for putting this out of a truck? Very shallow mountain depth. Very shallow mountain depth. Help with a lot, especially with the Rams. With any truck. I mean, look at this. Let's look at the subwoofer that everybody knows about. You compare this to a Sundown. Significantly less mounting. Don't look at the motor size. Remember I told y'all, motor size mean nothing, but just look at, this would be nice in a truck. Truck setting. Even if it doesn't handle 1,000 watts RMS, this would be a nice subwoofer because of its mountain depth in a truck, and it'd be all you would need. I like that. I like that. Interesting. We're gonna see what it do. We are gonna have to see what it does. And I'm thinking, based on just the build quality and looking at it, I mean, this, I know because I mess with a lot of subwoofers, I know what to look for, but I can't hear what it does by looking at the box, looking at it. But I am, from what I see, I'm intrigued enough to say, hey, I want to try this out. See what it do. I'm wondering though, Oscar, if how you, we'll see. We will see. 90 sensitivity at 90 dB. We will see. But that's it, man. Very handsome, compact guy. Next, Freya. We're gonna see what it do. Peace.